Okay, I'm going to cut straight to the chase on this one. Have Mizuno copied Nike Golf's obsolete golf club in order to make the best golf club of 2023? Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson. Welcome back to this YouTube channel. Guys, if you're new here, please do consider hitting that subscribe button if you're interested in golf related videos. Now today we're talking about my favourite golf club of 2023, and I managed to get the club that I think inspired it from the guys at Golf Clubs for Cash. If you want to check them out, the link is in the description below. Now the new Mizuno wedge will set you back around £150, which it's £150. The old school Nike Engage wedge, which as you can see, looks like it may have been the inspiration for this Mizuno S23 wedge. Now I'm going to go with Mizuno wedge first. I'm going to just show you exactly what I like about this club and exactly why I think so many more golfers should potentially be trying this or even buying it, because this is a mega forgiving wedge, a mega versatile wedge, and a wedge which I think could save you a lot more shots than a brand new driver. But I don't think this video will get as many views as a brand new driver unless I call it a brand new driver, which I might do just to see if it can help people and help you get better at golf. So the thing I love about this is I can play this shot, a nice high lofted 60 degree that just releases out nicely to the hole, and for me that feels really easy to do because we've got loads of bounce on here. The CG isn't in the middle of the face, it is more around the parameter, so it's a parameter weighted wedge. And I can also play this shot where I move it back in the stance. This is still the 60 degree and I just kind of bump it through. You can see that one landed closest to me, it's released out, it's actually gone closer. That's probably more the percentage shot, and say if I had to, I'd have more chance at playing this shot, which is a really high shot. You can see that's not the percentage shot and that's a little bit short. Now the reason why I've made this video is because I honestly think this club is behind it, and I couldn't put my finger on it when I first saw Mizuno wedge, and then I saw these on Golf Clubs for Cash and I was like, that's it, that's it. And then I got to thinking, how much can I get one of these for? And the answer was, well, you can get a full set for the price of the Mizuno. So I can play that nice low one with a bit of spin. The grooves are still pretty new here. I can play the mid-flighted one if I want, where it just lands nicely and then stops. And again, if I want to try and play the Hero, I can try and do that. And let's be fair, there's not a lot of difference in those results. Now, I want to be really clear about this. This isn't a negative video. This isn't me having a go at Nike or at Mizuno or anyone, because I honestly think everything gets inspired by something else, and that is the nature of innovation. Have Mizuno made this better and made it worth £150? That's what we're going to get into in today's video. And it's funny as well, because they also say that imitation is the best form of flattery. So basically, Mizuno quite liked what Nike were doing. I mean, Nike did make some good products. They also made, let's be fair, some rubbish. This is where these wedges really come into their own. You're into the rough. It's a very difficult shot to try and play. So what can we get closest with? The Mizuno that's 3 times the price, or the Nike? You can see there, just glides under it nicely and then releases out. Without all that weighting on the back, this shot becomes a lot more difficult. Let me get myself some bad lies here and really see what these wedges are like. That's a great shot, that first one. Sit. Oh, easy to launch. That's the shot. That's the shot that comes slightly out the toe, but because it's that perimeter weighting, you still get, that's going to be some shot to beat with the Nike, isn't it? That perimeter weighting really helps, not just versatility, because CG's kind of shifted round here. You'll see we've got this in the C grind with 10 degrees of bounce, but it also helps on those slight miss hits. And if you catch it off the grooves, it's not going to help that much, but it really does help if you don't quite catch it out the middle, which you might do for a shot like this. And with the Nike wedge, you can see that it's a very, very similar design. Loads of CG shifted, loads of CG towards the toe with this one. Nike did do different releases of these that did have CG shifted around depending on the shots you wanted to play. So again, very, very interesting. And I think these are gorgeous looking wedges, not from this angle, but from there. This rusty finish as well, to me, looks absolutely gorgeous. A lovely raw finish, but will it help us get inside that shot there? I'm also going to test these out of a bunker in a moment, because for me bunker shots are where these properly help as well. How much was it? Right, I've just looked at the price again, £27.99. That is remarkable. I mean, the grip's worth that. Right, trying to get some bad lies again, make it nice and consistent. keep the speed, let the bounce work through the rough, and let the club do the work. Go on. Oh, that's the one that you really, really don't want. And that's the one where maybe the Mizuno has got a bit more help in it, because it felt like a similar strike to the first one with the Mizuno. And again, that's the shot. Comes out a bit fiery. That would have been lucky to hit the flag, but not as close as the Mizuno. Don't really feel as good either. Trying to really give myself similar lies here and play similar shots. Oh, it's knocked it out of the way, would you believe that? That might be. I think the Nike's stolen it there with a stymie rule. Knocked it clear out of the way. Not bad shots really from that awful lie. And another reason why this might be a very interesting test for some people is because not everybody wants to spend £150 on a brand new wedge. So if you can find some technology that's very, very similar to this brand new Mizuno wedge, but still gets the same amount of spin, the same amount of forgiveness, you could spend that saved money somewhere else in your bag. I really like the look of these wedges and love the fact they are a little bit cheaper than brand new. Now, when it comes to golf clubs taking inspiration from other golf clubs, it's quite interesting, isn't it? Because let's face it, the Ping Answer, the most copied golf club of all time, gave birth to the Scotty Cameron Newport, lots of other different putters. And then talking about putters, the TaylorMade Spider was obviously taken its own by the Odyssey number 10, number 11 range. And of course, we look at the TaylorMade P790s, which now basically every big hollow-bodied iron has not copied, but taken into their own arms. Is that what Mizuno have done here? Just a little bit under the radar, because it's a wedge and not like a sexy putter or driver. And for me, this is an area that most golfers probably do need help with. Not so much bunkers, but just around the greens. I think a lot of golfers do absolutely hate bunker shots, and a wedge like this with a bit more bounce and a bit more help can be the kind of ultimate club to help rescue a few shots around. If you're thinking of dropping your handicap and you never really get up and down out of bunkers, then this will save you more shots than potentially adding a little bit of distance or a new driver, or even, dare I say, hitting a few more fairways. Because if you throw shots away every time you go in the bunker, you can see three pretty good shots there with the old Nike wedge, all gone a little bit left. It does sit a little bit upright for me, this old school Nike. Let's go with the Mizuno. Straight away, absolutely gorgeous. This Mizuno wedge, I actually had this in a raw finish right at the start of the year and loved it. We actually did a giveaway with it and I was really upset to have to give it away. Oh, that's the one. Watch this spin back. Come on. Oh, it's delightful. It really, really is. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you have, smash that subscribe button below. Apart from that, let us know what you think to these gorgeous golf clubs. Oh, that's got to go in. Go in! Oh.